So today we will talk about the last topic of this particular unit, that is the quality policy and quality analysis. As we were talking about the quality control and packaging, till now we all have learned the quality criteria of the seafood, its freshness, how we are going to evaluate. Not only this, we also have learned the sanitary operations to be maintained, the quality of the fish, that means the higher index of the quality, how to maintain by obtaining the maximum sanitary operations. But today we all are going to talk about the quality policy and the quality analysis. Now, what is quality policy and quality analysis? So, quality policy is nothing but the standards what we required to maintain and how it is going to be analyzed. So, there are certain bodies. So, it is a means you can say set directions which gives a framework for quality objective. It includes commitment to meet applicable as well as continually improvements are there. That means always there are amendments into the quality policy. So there are certain criteria. Now we all have seen that organoleptic tests are quite sufficient for observation of the means the quality or the freshness of the fish. But if the company has to standardize and wants to go for the packaging, wants to bring their product into the market, so they cannot directly rely on the only organoleptic test. We all have seen that we have learned about the chemical test and all. So these are nothing but the policy made by the quality analyzing team. Now, who is responsible for quality means quality assessment? This quality assessment means the country is having means when we are talking about the food, so food is the matter of life, right? That means the people they are consuming it, so it is definitely matter of life, so its checking is very important. So there are top managements responsible for establishing, documenting, communicating the quality policy as well as making it available to the relevant interested parties. That means if the product has to brought into the market, so it must have certain type of certification. You all might have remembered that we all have learned about the GLP, good laboratory practices in FY. So in that we all have learned what is the GLP. GLP are the set of principles which talks about the recording of the practicals we are or whatever work is done into the laboratory. So it is something like that only. The standard higher bodies are there, like we all have learned about OECD, then NGCMA, all like bodies are there, those who are checking whatever research is done in the laboratory, they are testing the product. So same way in the case of the fish, as we all know that it is the highly perishable material and it is vulnerable to the microbial attack. So for that particular reason its assessment is very necessary. So there are various bodies which are specially designed for the fishery product evaluation. So we all are going to learn about only those bodies. There are many bodies those who are working for the quality policy, like FDA is there, that is the Food and Drug Administration, and many other bodies are there which are working on the international level. Some are working on the national level also. But we, in this particular unit, we all are going to talk about the higher authorities or the top management responsible for the fishery. So in that ISO, that is International Standard Organization, 22,000 HACCP, BRC, IFS, we all are going to discuss in detail. So let us discuss about the ISO, that is International Organization for the Standardization. So ISO 22,000 certification is the first international quality standard. Now see, it is international. That means globally it works. It is accepted globally because now you all are going to learn about the global market into the next unit. So that time you will learn that now the world has become one place. Okay, it's a means village, international village. The entire world has become the international town, or you can say the international village. So the thing is not restricted to one country. Means we are doing so much export and import, so there is need of the international bodies or international standardization. So this is the first body which is set for companies along the entire production chain of the food industry. Then now what they are going to evaluate, they are going to evaluate the primary producers, transport companies, as well as the retailers. So ISO certification will be given for producers, transport companies, and retailers. Now, when we talk about the structure and content, ISO is based on the requirement of the quality management system as outlined in the ISO 9001, and it's extended to include the HACCP principle. HACCP we are going to discuss in detail. So ISO certification is means it is the very vast. So it is following many principles, HACCP principles also. Now, certification, when we talk about ISO, so ISO is a body, which means all organization or managements we all are going to talk about are the committee, or you can say the body, which are giving the certification, and their certification proves that the product released into the market is as per the standardization of that particular body. Means they have their own set norms. We are not going to learn in the detail about the norms and regulation of these bodies, but the thing is that these bodies have set certain norms, or you can say the certain principles, and the producer, or you can say the companies, are expected to follow that norms. And if the company or the producer are following that particular norms, they are been certified. You might have seen the logos on the packets, the food packets we are eating. So they have certain type of logos, trademarks, you can say. So these are nothing but the certification. So this certification, ISO certification, according to ISO 22000, provides a comprehensive, dynamic, and effective risk control of the food safety based on the risk analysis and good manufacturing practices. Not only this, it increases food safety throughout the food chain business. Means they are not like that only they are going to check the producer whether the producer has made the product properly or not. They check the entire chain. Means they will check till the supermarkets also. Means wherever the product is being sold. So each and everything is and comes under the ISO. So ISO is checking the chain. Now chain means we all know very well that first is the producer, then from producer it goes for the manufacturer, from manufacturer it goes to the transport companies, and thereafter it goes to the retailer, and from the retailer it comes to the customer. So this is the chain. Okay, chain, when we talk about in the case of the production, so it comes from the producer till consumer, whoever is involved. So ISO is keeping an eye on each and every person which is linked to this chain. Then second is HACCP. HACCP is related to the hazard. The full form of HACCP is the hazard analysis and critical control. So the system of risk analysis and determining the, now see why HACCP is required for the fishery. As I told you that the product is for the human consumption. So and the product is highly vulnerable for the microbial attack and is very much perishable. So for that particular reason, the health hazard chances are there. So for that particular reason, such type of body was required, which will check the quality of the product for the human consumption, whether this is not going to harm the health and all. So the system of risk analysis and determining of critical control point in the production is one of the most effective tool to prevent risks to the food safety. So food safety comes here. So this is the body which is designed for the consumer's health or health food safety, you can say. So implementing the HACCP concept gives you the chance to prove the hygiene and food safety are the priority. So hygiene and sanitary operations we had already dealt with into the last lecture. So all this risk management and water disposable means whatever water wastewater management, all these things are checked by this particular body. So HACCP, or you can say the health hazard analysis critical control points concept, helps to identify and avoid the potential hazards in the production of the foodstuff. Next body is the BRC, that is British Retail Constraint. So it is developed by the Britain only. So this is made by British Retail Consortium, the association that protects the interests of British retailers. Now this is specially made for the Britishans for the first. The BRC, then after it was standardized globally also. So BRC Global Standard states clearly defined requirement for the food safety. Means if you want to sell your product into the Britain, so that time you have to follow their norms also. Okay. So this includes the implementation of HACCP standards. Now see, when we were talking about ISO, that time also we have seen that ISO also includes the HACCP standards. So HACCP standards are very important for the management purpose. And now see, whatever records are there should not be haphazard, that no it is done, it is checked. No, it should be well documented. Quality management system and monitoring of hygiene conditions. Now almost all UK retailers expect their suppliers to be BRC certified. So if whoever is supplying, means the companies, if you want them to sell to the retailer market, so it should have the BRC certification. Then only, now see, we also have certain trademarks, and these trademarks, now suppose if you are going to buy gold, you will definitely look for the hallmark in India, right? And then we trust, oh, hallmark is there, that means this is the pure gold, right? So certain type of certification, or you can say certain type of the trademarks are believed to be very safe for the consumer. So now see, if I am a consumer, definitely I will not go to company to buy, I will go to the retailer only na, to purchase the product. So uh, if my desire or my expectation is that the product, if I am purchasing, should have the BRC mark. So definitely what I like, retailer will sell the same thing. So for that particular reason, the retailer into the Britain, they prefer BRC certification. So BRC certification is, for that particular reason, is very much a particular thing into the UK. Now we offer a one-stop service and certify food manufacturers in the line with BRC global standards for food. And for manufacturing of packaging materials, we means BRC provides certification in the compliance with the BRC global standard for packaging. So they are looking for the packaging, each and everything is being checked, then only they are bringing the product into the market or in the hands of consumer. Now next certification is the international food standards. Now it was developed in the year 2003 for in-house brands sold by the German, French and the Italian retailers. So you can see it's very much popular into the European countries. It makes sure the quality stays stable along with the food industry production chain, with IFS food or IFS logistics certification for transport and logistic companies and freight carriers. You show your customers that the food you manufacture, sell meets the highest safety, quality and legal standards. So all this body, in short, they all talk about, or they are made for the purpose of the safety of the consumer, and it proves, if you have certain type of certification, it proves that all these things are legally standard and it is accepted. So once again, we revise all four bodies. So first is ISO. ISO 22000 certification is internationally accepted, and we all have learned it provides a comprehensive, dynamic, and effective risk control of the food safety based on the risk analysis and good manufacturing practices. Not only this, it increases the food safety throughout the food chain business. Means it is going to check the entire chain. It includes ISO 9001 and HACCP principle. Then we have learned about the hazard analysis and critical control points. In that we have seen that it checks that whatever food or whatever product is brought in the market for the customer is safe and consumer will not get any harm by consuming that product. So it is related to the food safety. Then thereafter we all have learned about two individual bodies which are set of norms for particular country, or it is made by the that particular country. The first one is the BRC, that is made by the UK. It is for the British Retail Consortium. In that we all have learned that it is the trustworthy certification which includes the implementation of the HACCP as well as the hygiene and all is being checked by this particular body, and this is a trademark which is very much well believed by the customers. Then thereafter we all have learned about the IFS, which is in whole for it is for made into the year 2003 for in-house brand by the German, French, and Italian retailers. So it checks the highest safety, quality, and the legal standards. So this is all about the policy control and the norms which to be followed by the customer. And at this note, we complete our entire unit. But still, if you have any doubt, definitely you can ask me in the whole unit. So that's it for the day.